Ali here at mindwavemeditation.com, and this is part 2 of how to get lots of things done. In these videos, I'm packing it full of lots of information, of simple principles of how to get all that noise out of your head and start to just hoover it up so you're left with what is left, just simply a vision, a purpose, direction, and a few simple principles to stick by and live by, so you start getting things done, feeling good about yourself, feeling proud about yourself, and sleeping at night with a smile on your face, whether your goals, visions, and dreams are small or they're absolutely massive. It really doesn't matter. There's just simple principles that run through all of this stuff. And if you start to have these conversations with yourself, you'll start to get things done, you'll start to feel good about yourself, and you'll start to just basically just be a winner. See you on the other side. Okay, next up is your big why. This is the kicker. This is the big one. The big why is your fuel. This is your, you've got the kindling, you've got the fire going. This is your fuel to propel you into success in any area of your life. If you don't have a big why behind what you're doing or what you want to be doing or what you're intending to do, it's going to fall apart. You're going to be resentful. You're not going to put the effort in. Why has it not happened yet? Because you haven't done it. You haven't committed to it. Oh, why have they got it? Why are they doing it? And it's because you haven't done it. You haven't committed to it. So do it. Get the big why going. Get excited about the big why. Do not be one of those people that dreams about dreams. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Jack Johnson. It's so true. Do not go through life just dreaming. Put the action in. Do the stuff. Connect to your big why. And really start to fuel that fire. And then here's the real kicker. Pull yourself out of the comfort zone. Are you still in a comfort zone just thinking, I'll do that next year? Crack on. Crack on. Because here we go. This is the big one. You might hate me for it. If you know at this point who you are, what you want to do, what you should be doing, and you're not doing it because of X, Y, and Z, which isn't really a good reason, it's just because you're in this comfort zone and it's just kind of, I'll do it later. And if your goal, your vision is for the greater good, let's say, maybe it helps you financially, or it gets you to a position where you could help your family, maybe even you could help your friends or your parents, or maybe it's just because it will satisfy you to the bones if you do it, and you'll finally be doing the thing that you love. If you're not doing that thing, or at least leaning into that thing, then you're being selfish. You're being selfish. You're being selfish in the sense that the thing that you could be doing could be helping, or could be lifting your spirits even. You could be waking up feeling proud about yourself that you're doing that thing. Look, this could even be, we're talking about a hobby, something that makes you just feel happy at the weekend even. That's fine. I'm fine with that. But if you're not doing it, you're being selfish. You're being selfish to those around you that know that you could be doing better, or maybe you're being grumpy so-and-so because you're not happy. And why are you not happy? Because you're not living your truth and you're not doing your thing. And it's time. There's no better time than now. There's no better time than now to lean into what you are meant to be doing. So let this be your last warning, all right? All right, so how? How do we do it? How do we manage lots and lots of things? Well, commitment is number one. Commit to it. Commit to it like if you don't do it, the world is going to end. The next one is sacrifice. This is probably the biggest one. You've got your big why. It's time to sacrifice all the crap that you're doing that's getting in the way of you doing that thing. I cut out my social life big time. Big time. And I probably lost a lot of friends from it. The good ones stayed, they always do. But my mission with doing all this stuff and building what I'm building is my life goal. And when I realized that, no more time for messing around. I'm not going to sit around and just talk stuff in the pub and talk about, you know, other people and what they're doing. And now there's time for that when you on the up, when you're winning. And you know, when I do see friends now and I do socialize, it's great because I don't do it very often, and it's even more powerful and impactful. So where can you sacrifice something in your life? Like, do you just monging out on the computer games? Hey, enjoy yourself, but if you're not doing the thing, then there's room in your life where you can cut out. If you're not meditating, it takes no time at all. It takes 15-20 minutes. Carve it out your day, stop the scrolling, look where you can change your life and make your world a better world by changing who you are right here, right now. And then sprinkle in a little dedication. Dedicate yourself to your passion, to this purpose. And when you do, things start to move in your favor. Things start to work for you. You'll start to respect yourself more. People will respect you more. When I stopped answering my phone all the time, hey, how's it going? What are you doing? Oh, nothing. Just, you know, waiting for someone to call. When I stopped just picking up the phone and saying yes to everybody, everything changed. People started to look at me different and respect me more. I didn't notice at first, but I noticed when I'd call other people and they'd answer the phone. Anytime that I called them, they'd answer the phone. It made me think, what are you doing in life that it means that you can answer the phone at any point of the day? What are you actually doing? And people would say, oh, I know, you called, I'm going to answer. It made me think, you're not doing something, you're just hanging about. And I started to change my friends. Sound really mean, don't I? But I changed those kind of friends because they weren't serving me, they weren't inspiring me, and it was making me think smaller and act smaller. And so when people hang up when I call them or they don't answer, I go, yeah, they're doing something good. And I think it's really important to learn how to say no, commit to your dream, and if anyone's trying to pull you into their dream, decide if it's going to serve you, and if it's not, then say no. Say it politely, but learn to say no. And I've said it before, number 4 is discipline. Just decide to get the job done. It's time. Discipline is brilliant. You learn how to be disciplined. The best way I've learned is through meditation. You sit down for 20 minutes and you become disciplined. If you do that every day, you start to rewire your mind and you actually become disciplined. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. If you want to learn to meditate, check out the link below. I'd love to teach you. Discipline is something I really had to work on because I just did not have it. And, you know, martial arts are great. Even swimming, if you commit to 20 lengths, that's your discipline. It starts getting the mind working and gives it some kind of format. So learn to be disciplined in one area. And then when you master that, you can bring in something else and learn to be disciplined in that area. Before you know it, you're managing lots of things. And it really just comes down to time management, you know? We manage time. I've heard people talking about dominating time. If we kind of manage time, we're always on the back foot, just doing what we can and just hoping to get it all done. If we decide to look at time like we are in charge of it, we are, you know, the boss of time. So you wake up and you decide the night before what time you're getting up, and you commit to it with a non-negotiable. I will get up at this time and do this task. This is when we start to dominate time. And it's time management, discipline, it's all these principles. They're all really, really simple. But all we ever have to do is just put them together in a sequence and commit wholeheartedly. So non-negotiable is a word I use a lot to myself. When I know I need to do something to get into this habit, to create good habits, this is a non-negotiable discussion I'm having with myself. Monday to Friday, I'm getting up at this time, no matter what, and I'm going to do the thing. Whatever the thing is, meditate for an hour, write my goals. Just decide. Pick a day to decide. Sunday's a great day. Before the week, decide what you're going to do that week. It's a non-negotiable. Commit to it. You've got everything ready. Let's go. Okay, when do you do all this stuff? There's a lot to unpack here. When do you do it all? Look, you're not going to be necessarily able to manage all of these things and multiple businesses and a family and all this stuff just straight away. So learn by chunking it down. Learn to just do lots and lots and lots of things and start small. So you decide to go through the week and go, this week I'm going to break it down and just achieve this thing. I'm going to meditate every day, Monday to Friday, let's say, for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And that's your goal. And then by the week, the Sunday, review what you've done. And obviously you've done it because it was a non-negotiable. And then decide next week, I'm going to decide to do meditation and my goals. Review at the end of the week. Did I do it? Yes, I did it because it was a non-negotiable. And I'm in this. I'm wholeheartedly committed. So this is how we do it. We just build up slowly. And once you've mastered the morning, then master the afternoon, then master the evening. And then once you've got everything going, look at life and think, you know what, I need to bring in something else to stimulate me in other areas. I need to bring in a hobby. I want to devote a bit more time to yoga or going for walks out in nature. I'm not doing that enough. Or drinking water, a bit of lemon in as well. And we just start to build up. And before you know it, you're spinning these plates, everything's working, you're in a flow, and you're managing it. And the great thing is when you do this, it's like you catch a wave. And even when you've got so much stuff going on, all these different things that you've got to balance and manage, and all of these different things that you've got to keep up with, it's sometimes like you're like this, slightly separate from it, and you're watching it. And you know that all it takes is your commitment to doing all these little jobs, because you're dominating time, your time management's good, you're resting, you're doing your non-negotiables, and it's working. And it doesn't have to be any more than that. And then it's just a case of committing, and watching it grow, whatever it is. Nurturing the heart. Keep staying happy. Keep staying focused. Keep staying positive. And keep tuning into your vision and reviewing as much as you possibly can. And keep smiling. And just keep doing it. You're a human being, not a human doing. And if you can add the being element into your doing, then you're going to crack the code. And the code doesn't have to be anything more mystical than just that. Finding out who you are, doing it. Find out who you are, do it. I'm telling you, once you've cracked that code, you'll have a smile a lot more often. You'll feel proud of yourself. You'll feel happiness and peace within. And then you'll just want to tell other people about it. Because naturally, you want to wake other people up to live their best lives. And we can always have a bigger and better life. But let's just start with peace and happiness within, just as a priority. So, you've been amazing. Thanks for sticking with me on this. I'll see you on the next one. Keep commenting below, keep staying in touch, and have the most wonderful of wonderful days. I'll see you soon.